Imagine you have a mild headache. You walk to your white plastic medicine cabinet. You swallow two tiny red ibuprofen pills. You wash them down with clean tap water. You sit on your soft fabric couch. You look at your smartphone screen. Your headache goes away in 20 minutes. Now, spin a giant wooden time machine wheel. Go back 10,000 years. You are wearing a smelly deer skin. You step on a sharp black rock. Your bare foot shoots out red blood. Dirt gets inside the deep open meat. There are no white ambulance trucks coming. There is no store with fabric band-aids. There is no glass bottle of rubbing alcohol. You cannot call a guy in a white coat. Your foot turns purple and swells up. You just sit under a tall pine tree. You wait to see if you survive or die. Welcome to ancient human history. Let us look at your daily caveman routine. You wake up on a cold dirt floor. You scratch a patch of angry red bumps. Mosquitoes bit your face all night long. You walk down to a muddy brown river. You scoop up water with a hollow gourd. You gulp down the cloudy, warm liquid. Inside that water swim thousands of invisible worms. They slide down your throat into your stomach. They build a tiny worm city inside your gut. You do not have a toilet with a plastic handle. You run behind a large gray boulder. You hold your knees and cry for hours. Now it is time for breakfast. You grab a heavy stone hand axe. You smash a hard yellow seed on a rock. You bake a flat gray loaf of bread. The stone axe leaves tiny pieces of sand in the flour. You chew the crunchy bread with your mouth. The sharp sand grinds down your white teeth. Your tooth cracks open like a dropped egg. Raw, wet nerve is exposed to the air. There is no dentist with a shiny metal drill. There is no pink bubblegum numbing gel. Your friend grabs a pair of rusty iron pliers. He steps on your chest to pin you down. He yanks the tooth out of your bleeding jaw. You scream so loud a bird drops dead. Later that afternoon, you hunt a furry mammoth. The giant hairy beast swings its heavy front tusk. The tusk hits your leg with a loud crack. Your shin bone snaps into two separate pieces. Your friends carry your floppy body back home. They wrap your leg in green tree bark. They tie it tight with a hairy leather string. You lay on the dirt for 3 straight months. If the bone heals crooked, you walk with a limp forever. If a black wolf smells your leg, you run on 3 paws. Every single day is a game of survival roulette. A single bee sting can end your whole family line. But humans did not just sit around and cry. They picked up weird items from the forest floor. Let us look at the ancient skull-drilling doctors. The fancy historical word for this is trepanation. Imagine you have a bad spirit in your brain. At least that is what the village shaman says. He does not give you a paper prescription. He grabs a sharp piece of volcanic glass. He pushes your head down onto a flat log. He saws a round circle right into your skull bone. You can hear the crunching sound inside your ears. He lifts out a small bowl-shaped piece of bone. He lets the bad brain demons fly out into the sky. You can see the pink brain pulsing under the hole. Here's the most insane part of this story. Archaeologists found thousands of these dug-up skulls. The edges of the bone holes were smooth and grown back. That means the cavemen actually survived the skull drill. They walked around with a giant open sunroof in their head. Now let us take a boat ride to ancient Egypt. You have a terrible fiery skin infection on your arm. The Egyptian doctor walks in with a woven basket. He pulls out a green loaf of moldy barley bread. He presses the fuzzy green mold right into your open sore. This sounds like a recipe for a horrific death, but the green mold actually grows natural penicillin. They accidentally invented modern antibiotics with kitchen trash. But do not clap for the Egyptians just yet if you wanted to prevent having a human baby. The doctor mixed dried crocodile poop with sticky honey. The woman stuffed the poop paste inside her body. Imagine drawing that on a whiteboard for your channel. Let us sail across the sea to ancient Rome. You are a Roman citizen watching the violent gladiators. A giant muscular fighter gets his throat cut by a sword. He falls onto the yellow sand and dies. The crowd does not just sit and cheer. Sick people run down the stone stairs with clay cups. They scoop up the warm red blood from the dead man. They drink the blood like a warm strawberry smoothie. They believed the blood cured the shaking sickness. If you did not want to drink gladiator juice, you used bugs. Doctors put black slimy leeches on your bare skin. The leeches bite your flesh and swell up like balloons. They drink your bad blood until they fall off. If you lived in ancient Babylon, things were even weirder. They did not even have a hospital building. If you caught a strange coughing sickness, your family carried you. They laid your body down in the middle of the crowded market. Every random guy walking past looked at your face. The baker, the blacksmith, and the shoe seller gathered around. They told you what helped them when they coughed last year. It was like a living, breathing internet comment section. Except the comments were spoken by guys who smelled like goats. People swallowed crushed beetles to fix sore throats. They rubbed hot pig grease on bruised eyeballs. They wore necklaces made of dead mice to stop fevers. They tried literally everything to stay on this earth. Look closely at your own reflection in a mirror. You are here right now watching this bright screen. That means your specific family tree never broke once. Your great-grandfather did not die from an infected scratch. Your ancient grandmother did not die from drinking river worms. They fought off the Black Plague with raw willpower. Their human immune systems were built like heavy military tanks. White blood cells moved like angry boxers inside their veins. They ate dirt, swallowed bugs, and kept walking forward. They did not have white hospital buildings with blinking machines. They did not have plastic pill bottles with childproof caps. They just had a heavy rock, some fire, and a dream. They passed their super hardcore survival DNA down to you. You inherited the ultimate biological shield from those tough survivors. So the next time you feel a little sneeze coming, and you reach for a box of soft white tissues, and you complain about the cherry flavor of your syrup, remember the guy with the open hole drilled in his skull. Remember the lady with the sticky crocodile poop paste. Take a deep breath into your healthy pink lungs. Stand up straight on your two strong leg bones. Smile at the crazy journey of the human species. Then go wash your hands with warm, soapy water, because you definitely do not want to drink gladiator blood.